What's up, guys? My name is Spec. Welcome to my review for the NHL 14 demo. It has been out for a couple days and I've been playing it quite a bit, so I decided to give you guys my thoughts on the demo. So, in the background is just some random gameplay from the Play Now section of it. So, let's get into the swing of things. In all honesty, I'm going to say this first. I did not. It took me a while to enjoy the demo. Honestly, I wasn't really feeling it. And then after playing it for a while and getting the hang of the new things that have been added, I started to enjoy it a lot more. So, the thing that I want to cover first is scoring. There is actually a lot more ways to score in this game. It's not just the backhand forehand, even though that does work with you. You'll throw a little leg kick in it and you can score still quite a few times. But I was just trying it out and you see a lot of different goals. The backhands are a lot better. You can actually shoot with a backhand. You can actually skate down the goalie and snipe 5-hole. I was doing that quite a bit. So there's a ton more ways to score instead of just your go-to goals every time you need a goal. Oh, I'm gonna get a breakaway and go backhand forehand. Which I haven't seen a lot of breakaways in here. I've had a couple, but for like you don't see the total like speed per pass the guys like you'd expect. Like a guy like Char, he's a little on the slower side, and you got Kaner coming down on him. He should be able to beat him, but I haven't seen the too much. Now we'll go into the scoring. Well, AI has been improved tremendously. So far, they aren't as retarded as they were. If you're in your zone, they will actually wait on the boards for you for a breakout. Hallelujah! It freaking took them so long, and now it finally does it. Even in the offensive zone, they will skate around. They will get into better scoring positions. That is freaking awesome. And on the defensive side for the AI, it's actually quite decent. I haven't had too many breakaways. They haven't really collapsed too many times on me. And that is freaking fantastic. That is great to see. And the guys, they will get out of the way your shots so it hit on net. That is freaking awesome. And as it is. I don't even know what I'm saying. But goalies. Okay. Goalies, they've had a bit of tweaking to them. So they will direct their rebounds away or they will smother them and keep them close, which is pretty dang awesome because that being a goalie, that is your main concern is rebound control. And in the past NHLs, they haven't really cared about it. It's pretty much you hit the goalie, then it's a huge rebound every freaking time. Which these goalies are NHL caliber, so they should be able to redirect them, and now they do. So far, playing through the demo, I've played quite a few games. There haven't been too many Spider-Man goalies where it's like, how the hell, why did you dive all the way over there and glove it blocker side? Some crazy shit like that. No, I haven't really seen that too much. That is fantastic. You can actually now score on a 2-on-0 or a 2-on-1 cross crease. You can actually now score on those, which is a great thing because they kind of went off the deep end in NHL 13. It was like NHL 12, that was the go-to move. Just throw it over in the net every single time. NHL 13, it's like, no, I'm just going to come over and make an amazing save every single time. Which was kind of frustrating because it's like, yeah, you see it sometimes. Those are like the big highlight reel saves, but it's usually going to go in. So the goalies so far, I enjoy them. I have no qualms about the goalies, but once we get into the game, because this is not the finished product, there might be some issues and people will find some glitch goals, but there might already be some. You know, the backhand forehand, that still works, which makes sense. The goalie is going to bite on it, but what can you do? Don't give up a breakaway. The fights. Now, at the beginning, I wasn't too enthused about the fights, playing them like, holy shit, I just want to play the game. Why am I fighting 10 times in 2 minutes? That's very exaggerated, but you get my point. There's just fight after fight, which I understand it's turned up. Turned up. It's turned up for the demo, but still, it was like crazy. That's another thing that I warmed up to, the fighting. After the beginning, you're just like clicking that stick, you're trying to just beat the hell out of the guy, and like you lose every time. You're like, what the hell? And then you finally start to get a hang of it, and it's pretty dang awesome. I'm not sure if the cap is still 3. For some reason, I feel like I've fought 4 times in a game. I don't know if they raised the cap, which I think a good cap would be 5. You know, just good because you use up all your 3 fights right in the third period and you're chippy the rest of the game. You can't really do anything. Maybe 3 fights a period. That would be pretty sweet. I don't think like, well, shit. I don't know. I actually don't know what would be a good way to fight because you don't want it to be where the entire game is made up of fight night fights. Like just go play some boxing game or UFC. Like you want to play some hockey, but it does have a nice part and it's a nice little mini game to have inside the game. I think it's a fun once you learn how to fight, you can really beat the hell out of people. I know EA Sports they have a what's it called? Yeah, a guide or a little guide of how to fight in NHL 14. So check that out because then you'll be dropping gloves and you'll be fighting with the best of them, George Peros and all them other guys. Now, before this is kind of we're sitting at well, I've still got a couple minutes. So the fights, all in all, I like them. Sometimes the frickin' you wow, I'm stumbling over my words. I don't want to fight with Stamkos. If Stamkos is going to lay the body and take some guy out, I don't want to fight with Stamkos. Why can I hopefully somehow bring someone else in? I don't want the guy jumping Stamkos. I want that Stamkos to be protected by someone else. So I think that would be a cool addition to have the fighters fight. I don't want Malkin and Stamkos dropping the gloves with frickin' Peros for some reason while frickin' Colton Orr standing there off in the corner. I don't know why I said Colton Orr. I can't think of anyone else. But all in all, I like the fights. Now let's go into the deeks. The quick deeks, they took me a while to get used to, and I'm like, well, how the hell do I do these things? And then pretty much you just click the button. I was doing it way too retardedly. I was holding the button and clicking the other way. I'm like, these aren't one-touch deeks, but alas, they are. So quick touch or one touch deeks. Yeah, there you go. One touch deeks. They are freaking awesome. I love them. And just click an L2, you do frickin' spin. That is freaking awesome too. And it actually dekes out the players. That is amazing. So far I'm pretty pumped about NHL 14. Oh, also the puck chop. I loved the puck chop in the last game. It was pretty helpful. I used it a lot. Sometimes it would go messed up and it wouldn't really work for you, but you had to work around that. But now it took a while to get used to, but they changed it. Now you gotta hold R1 and flick it with the right stick. It takes a little bit getting used to, but once you do, you have way more control, and it is freaking awesome. But that is pretty much up for my review. I enjoy it. I think it's great. I'm not going to give it a number or anything like 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5. No, it just is what it is. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. I am enjoying it quite a bit. I'm actually pretty pumped for NHL 14 and to give you guys a lot of gameplay. Stay tuned for that because it's going to be pretty awesome. I know Havoc has a lot of ideas. I have a lot of ideas. We're going to get right back into the swing of things. And thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. That is pretty beast. I know we haven't really done anything in the past 3 weeks. We needed a break from it before we go hard in NHL 14. But alas, if you guys want some great content, this is a place to be. So don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. My name is Spec, and I will see you there. Or I will see you another time.